Welcome. My name's Kimberly Howard for those of you who do not know me. This purpose of this video is something happened to me today. And by golly, I'm going to use my First Amendment and I have freedom of speech. Now, all kidding aside, when I first thought of this video, I just wanted, I was so livid this morning and I was angry. But I have prayed before I took this video and, can't come to my senses. So it dawned on me that this happens to everyone, just not a lot of people talk about it. So I want to use this situation that happened to me, and hopefully this will just be one scenario that will help you overcome days like I had this morning where you go from being hurt to angry and you are just going to do something about it. So, first off, why as well is when people hear my name, Kim Howard, I hope people think, oh, that girl, she inspired me the other day to work out, or, have you heard her story and the struggle, and, she just keeps on keeping on, and she can turn anything negative into positive. So that's what I want to leave with all this, and I hope that, reaches out to you guys. So yesterday, I had an interview. For those of you who know that I'm doing the whole Beachbody thing. Love it. Still gonna do it. It works. Still losing the weight. But, it's something that I'm not in for the money. I am truly seeking people and helping them overcome, financial and also weight. So that takes time. So I have been looking for just a small part-time job while I'm building my own business. Well, I happened to hear about this part-time job that's with the White County Sheriff's Department. If you don't already know, I was a correction officer. This position was not for a corrections position. I want to put that out there because, back in July, I quit, put in my 2 weeks because the Lord led in my heart to quit my job and raise my son. So, and that was a huge, impact in my life because with the cards that we are dealt with, that is a huge step in faith because we cannot survive off one income. So, had an interview yesterday with admin, and, I stepped in yesterday at the department back as an applicant. I worked there for over 2 years and it was so good to see everyone. I got great hugs and, the secretary, I love going in there seeing her smiling face, and the other secretary for the sheriff's side, wonderful people, the clerk's office, hands down best clerk's office, love them. And, it really got my spirits going. I'm like, thank you, Lord, this could be the answered prayer. It works perfect for my family, and we've been praying all day every day. So I go in there, have my interview, and I leave, and I'm still a little bit, my heart's heavy, and I've had my own issues with the department. It's been like a roller coaster, up and down. When I was pregnant, I literally had to fight, talk to the sheriff, being recorded, just silly things that are in the past. And I left there happy as I started, and, great memories. And that's what I want to focus on. So I got a call this morning from no names, and said I would be disappointed, that I would be upset with him. And of course I was. The thing that's unsettling is he said I did not get the position. Now, I would be okay with that if I had a clear reason of why I didn't get that job. Now, this is not my first rodeo, as I was saying before. So I have put in for, jobs before there, and, it's just kind of like one of those things you have to keep your mouth shut and keep on going, like you don't ask questions. I think that's why I'm not really fond there with some people. There are people that really like me, and then those that don't, because I I use my mouth. I'm sorry. I speak on what I believe in. I stand firm, strong on that. But when I am wrong, I will own it and I will correct it. And there have been times that I messed up and I had to correct that and apologize. And so, yeah, I was very, very not happy because I couldn't get an answer out of him. I could not. It was a lie. What I mean, I sometimes wonder if people really listen to what they say, because when you say, well, we're not, that job position isn't available, and then you say, well, we're going with other applicants. I don't know. So, of course, the broil just comes back up, and I call because it took everything in me not to just drag my son along and raise Cain, as they say around here. So I spoke with the sheriff, and it's just a runaround. It honestly, if you're ever in law enforcement, whether it's corrections or just you're going for the actual police officer, it honestly is all politics. Now, if anyone ever tells you different, it's a lie. They are lying to you. It's all about politics, okay? I'm someone who I follow the rules, respect the rules, but if I'm asked to do something that I do not agree with or I full-heartedly believe in, I will not do it. And that really stirs up some problems in that career field. So, it bothered me because I know the truth of this matter is a personal issue of them not liking me. So, what is so infuriating with that is they are not affecting me. They are affecting my family. And it's a job I know I could do, and I could do well in. And so, I know that I have to accept, because even if I could talk to him face to face, I still would not get the truth. And there are some people like that. I hope you all know that you are just going to have to accept that there's times in life that you're not going to get closure. Whether it's an ex, boyfriend, fiance, whatever the situation is, a job like this, there's times in life that you're a sudden death. You're going to have to accept the fact that you're not going to get an answer. So I've had to do that before in my life, and it's hard, but I'm telling you, once you do it, it really helps. So you can even see now, I'm doing great. I honestly know that everything happens for a reason. I have a huge, most amazing God that I serve, that I know has an answer. And I know that there's a door that I don't see that's about to open. So I want you to take away from this that I could still be on the phone right now. I could go in that department. I could pretty much make a fool out of myself, but I'd get somewhere because that's just the way that I am. When I set my mind to something, I will. I don't take no, really. I don't take no for an answer. And I could do that like I did before. But see, my heart has changed. And I know that there's so much more to life. And I have peace that everything's going to be okay. And, I think the major part is I like I said, I left on a good note, but, you always have a wound. When you go through something in life, whatever it is, when you cover it up, patch it all up, and then you go back, whether it's, for whatever reason, it's really difficult. It brings up all that old stuff, and it's hard to, face it. So I think that as well had a major role. So, my main thing here, now that that's happened, I could have let that ruin my whole day, week, the whole works. But I'm not. I'm not going to do that. So I want to encourage you, whether you've moved into a new area or, school, you've got so much on your work plate. You're working, you're a mom, if you're building your own business, you're seeking a job, financial struggle, Maybe just true friends, hardships, divorce, relationships. I've named just all that life stuff, right? All that stuff together. Um, you know, me, I would always say, prayer is huge. Reading the Bible is great, but I have to admit, my relationship with God is 99% prayer. I love the Bible, read it, dig in the Word, seek it. But don't shut me off if you're not a believer. That is totally fine, and I respect that. Like we're in America, we all get our own different views and faith. But whatever it is you believe in, whatever that will make you happy, I encourage you to do that. So when something throws you off or makes you have, a bad day, don't dwell on it. I used to dwell on things so bad. I used to give it to God. It's okay, God, it's yours. And then I would seriously focus on it. I'd go to bed at night thinking about it and lost sleep. And I've really wasted a lot of time doing that. So learn from me. Don't waste time. Life here on earth is so precious. And I have an incredible family. I'm sure that you have family, even if, some of you have family that you don't like. Maybe, hopefully, you have a dog. Oh my gosh, my dog's got me through so much. He knows more than anyone. Unfortunately, besides, but anyways, before I get carried away and keep going on, I want to say thank you, first of all, for listening to me. It means a lot. I know that I make some posts and videos and stuff, and, it means the world. I care about you. I genuinely care about you. I want to help you. And, when I say that, there's no contract. There's no, okay, let me get money out of you. That's crazy. I mean, that's for the world, okay? You're looking at someone who just knows my calling, can't believe I'm gonna cry, is to help people. And I have finally been able to do that. So I can give you the time. We'll work something out. I'd love to meet you. Post below comments. I'm kind of curious to see how I'm doing with stuff like this. Am I way off the ballpark? Like it, or just, tell me anything. Hey, you are terrible. Why didn't you mention this? Or you went off track this. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Post below, contact me. And something great that I just thought about that I want to do and believe in through all this. So see, you really can find good out of bad. I'm going to just start an email list. And I want to do, nothing fancy. I mean, I'm starting from the ground there and I'm going to learn about it. But just, hey, you go on your email and you see my name. And when you see that email, you're going to know there's something positive in it. Whether it's a nice little meal, a Bible verse. I am going to stick with my ground of faith as a believer of my Heavenly Father. So, I will put a Bible verse in there of encouragement, or, stuff like this maybe even. So I'm just kind of going to play with it and see what you think. So if you would like to be added to that, just let me know, or you can even send me an email. If you want to be private about it, that's great. I'll post my email here as well. So thank you so much. I really hope that this has helped. And you guys have a great day, and know that you can overcome anything. See you guys till next time.